This sucks. What's up, everyone? It's Jesse Hoover, Jesse Does It. Today we are going to be working on my wife's Mustang. We got a severe rubbing issue with the back tires. We're going to fix that by installing some lift springs. Now they say they lifted about 1 inch. I think it's going to be a little bit more because these springs are 60 years old, the original springs. So let's get that rear of the body away from the rear tires. And we'll go ahead and get started on that here shortly. All right, let's take a look at what we're dealing with here. So these are the old rusty, crusty leaf springs. We're going to take out this bushing and pivot area right here. And then it looks like there is a bolt right here. Let's turn some light on. There's a bolt right here too. So you access that bolt through the frame, and then we'll take the lower shock off, which they need replaced, but right now we're just trying to get a little bit of lift height out of this. And then we're going to take the spring perch off and put the new leaf springs in. So let's see how we can do that. Shuck nut. These nuts are so rusted, the sockets don't really want to fit on them, so I'm going to go up a size and hope they don't screw me in the butt. Alright, so I've got the U-bolts off. We're going to go ahead and try and get the perch bolts off. These are the ones I'm a little worried about. We'll see how that comes. Oh, gotta love working underneath the cars, right? Wonderful. With the exhaust here, there's no room to get my gun. So that means this is going to have to be done by hand. I don't want to do it by hand. Dang it. I'll be right back. Alright, came loose. Alright, we got the nut out. Getting the stud out will be a whole nother problem. Since there is no room to get a hammer in there, I don't want to do this. Man, getting my impact in there would be so much nicer. Let's see if I can work up some extensions. This sucks. When in doubt, get the air hammer out. I don't think this is gonna work. When in doubt, cut it out. This ain't gonna work either. Oh, this sucks. Battery died. I don't even think I'm on the freaking nut. Wow. That was ridiculous. All right. I would much rather be doing this on a lift, because on the floor, on the ground, in my tiny shed of a garage sucks. And look at all this rust. But hot damn, we got it out. All right, now we get to do side 2. Yay. While we're under here, we might as well go ahead and clean it up a little bit, you know, just to make it nice. Restored. So up here you got this drop bracket, pivot bracket, whatever you want to call it. It has bushings that go in. Don't worry guys, I'll paint that. Those bushings that go into the frame. Alright, now we gotta get the nipple in the hole. So we'll drop rear end a little bit. Look at that, like a glove, like a glove. U-bolts back on. And last but not least, this, you know, blown out shock that has no business being on the car still, but we're cheap. Actually, I'm not cheap. I just didn't buy them yet. So we're gonna raise the rear. Actually, we're gonna drop the rear end down. Nope, I lied. We're gonna have to probably jack here. Okay. That's tight. Let's drop the jack. And tighten everything else up. Restored. All right, that was as hard, if not harder than I thought it was going to be. So that's one side down. I'm not going to film the second side unless something crazy happens, but it's the exact same thing. And then I'll be back and hopefully show you this thing on the ground and hopefully no more rubbing. One eternity later. The second side was harder than the first side. That bolt was a nightmare, but I got it out. Was able to reuse it, and it is time to set it on the ground. Ready. Here we go. Alrighty. I couldn't even stick 2 fingers in here before. That is lots of room for activities. Let's see the other side. Oh yeah. No more rubbing. As you can see here, it was scraping bad on this outside face of the tire. So we are not going to have that problem anymore. And don't worry guys, I will fix this eventually. But right now, we're going to have fun with the car. So, time for a test drive. Let's take a look at the stance now. I mean, I think it's sitting perfect. Just a slight bit higher in the back than it was in the front. Got that mean, aggressive 60s muscle car stance now. I think the sunlight is messing up the shot here. Let's take a look. Yeah, I think it looks great. All right, let's take it for a ride and see if it rubs. All right, taking the family out for the first test ride. No rubbing yet. Let's see if we can make it rub. Successfully fixed our rubbing issue. Let's pull over and let Amanda drive now. Maybe take a couple of screenshots or pictures in this parking lot. Yeah, 2 fingers on both sides, so that's good. It's level. Fixed our rubbing issue. Give it a little bit of a rake from the rear to the back to the front, and I'm super happy with it. That was a not so fun project, but fun aftermath result. So as always guys, I am Jesse with Jesse Does It, and until the next project, see you then.